Oh yeah, all kind. Sorry about that. All kind of echoes going on. Didn't realize my laptop was still on. How are y'all doing, everybody? Welcome in. Let me double check my YouTube, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Hey, hello, everybody. Yes, the YouTube echo. We can call it whatever you want to, because I am live on the tube, y'all. Hey, there's my lovely co-host. Let's get Primary Mom. Let's get Kylie in here right away. Let's get her in here. Let's go. We're going to invite to co-host and confirm. And three,
Hi.
there she is. How is everybody doing? Welcome in. Welcome, Kylie. How was your day today?
Busy.
I know, right?
Busy day.
Crazy. Jesse's here.
I didn't even brush my
I
hair
got my
today. I was so busy. I couldn't even brush my hair.
I got me a big cup of coffee for today's
Ruined it.
show.
Got my root beer.
Yeah, Jesse's always here. Jesse's always here. You
Yeah,
know,
we love you.
if you put a root beer in a square container, you know what you'd have? Just beer. It's a math joke. I'm thinking on that one. Root,
Okay.
beer,
I'm not good at
square,
math, but I
root,
get it.
square,
Yeah.
beer. Okay, I know it's a reach, but it's one of them. Wah wah
It's a
wah.
math dad joke.
It's a math dad joke, which is even worse than a regular dad joke. How?
Yes.
Hey Susan. Hey, congratulations, Susan, on getting approved to sell. Congratulations on that.
I wouldn't want to, Jesse.
She's like a bad mold. Oh my gosh, guys, it's been, I don't know about y'all, but it's been a crazy day for me. Crazy day. Kylie, I'm at work. All right, guys, I'm at work trying to get stuff done for the man, right? Trying to get stuff for the man, as in, my regular job. And Kylie tags me and goes, "Oh, there's this show you need to be at."
It was a good show,
It
guys.
was a good show. So what
We
do I do?
got good
Oh my
stuff.
God. Oh my God. I dropped what I'm doing because I'm about to ruin. Anyhow, I dropped what I'm doing and went to the show, and oh my gosh, it was crazy. This lady, I'm not even gonna name her name. This lady was just selling stuff like out of her garage at $5 starts. It didn't matter what she had. It was $5 starts until she started realizing there was people in there that's gonna buy, and then she started jacking up a little bit, which is fine. Which is fun.
I wasn't there towards the end, but she deserved to. She had good stuff.
She had really good stuff, and I mean, when she brought out the Judas Priest T-shirt and said, "I'm gonna start it at $5," I put in the chat, watch this," and I think it went for 40 something dollars, which still, in my opinion, half the price of what it's worth. That was a $75 Judas Priest
Yep.
T-shirt, not a new one, not one with printed on. It was a 1980s, guys. It was an 80s
Yep.
Judas Priest. It was something. So, anyhow, let's talk about what we're here for. We are here for What You Hunting Wednesdays. We do this every other. Hey, Red Rooster's in the house. Hey, Kim. We do this every other week. We alternate between What You Hunting Wednesday and Whatnot Etiquette. That's kind of where we're on right now. Anyhow, Fazo's in the house. Everybody that is somebody's here. Everybody, yes, both.
Oh, he was talking to Jesse.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get distracted. So yeah, we do this every Wednesday nights. We have What You Hunting Wednesdays or Whatnot Etiquette. So and this can always turn into etiquette, and etiquette always can turn into What You Hunting. So it's basically open talk shows. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we're
Trivia.
here.
Trivia.
Oh yeah, and trivia, and
I was gonna do a trivia question about how many times did I say frock on the What the Frock train,
we'll have to go
but
back and count it.
I couldn't bring myself to watch that again because I already watched it twice because, well, first I did it and then I had to watch it again and I watched it a third time just to make sure that I was giving people the right item because it was such a fast thing. I know, right? Yeah, Susie was there. And how many times was Chicken Little said? Yes. Yes. But I
Who
had
bought
to, like, go back and make sure everybody got the right things because I wasn't recording it as I was going. It was only a 10-minute show, so I didn't mind going back and watching it, but I
He's
cannot
greater.
watch it for a 4th time. Somebody else go back and do it. I'll give you a $5 tip. Somebody
There you
else do
go.
it.
Hey, Bev, how are you, friend? Welcome in.
Look,
Dag nabbit.
I said it.
Yeah, it's a fun. You know, I need to. It's warm here. Is it warm where
And
y'all
if you
are?
go back and watch it, make sure you count the number of times I say it once the raid arrives, because I did say it quite a few times before the raid even got there.
Hey, guys. Hey, on YouTube, I
It's
want to say
cold.
it's cold. I'm fixing to either take this shirt off or turn the air on. Which one do y'all want me
It's
to do?
windy
Oh,
here.
don't turn
It's
the, I
very
think I'll turn
windy.
the air on.
I
Hey, guys,
know her. I
welcome from the
know her.
Midwest. Everybody. Oh, hang on. I know
Oh,
her.
I didn't press it.
Tips for strips. Hey, Jesse, I was actually talking about something similar to that for a show.
You
Something
were?
similar. I was mentioning it, not strip tips for strips, but something buy the clothes off Gumby's back. Buy the
Okay,
clothes off
I was
Gumby's
gonna
back.
say. I was like, "Whoa!"
No, not strip poker.
No,
Nobody wants me to strip. But
not necessarily. No, that's
what I'm thinking
okay.
about is dressing up Gumby and buy the clothes off Gumby's back. And the
I
one
thought
that
you
gets,
meant literally you.
see what he's wearing? Look here.
GumbyFans.com, yes.
only Gumby fans.
OnlyGumby.com.
But so guys, thank you all for hanging out with us. YouTube as well. Appreciate y'all coming in. I had to always have to get. That's not an actual website, guys. Don't go there. No, it might
It
be.
might
It
be, I
might
don't
be,
know.
but it's not associated with me.
I met 2 people today with orange hair. Did I start a trend? I don't know, you
Maybe.
tell me.
Or maybe are you a trend follower? Are you a trendsetter? Or are you a follower of trends? But it
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
I
But
just woke
here,
up one day and said I'm getting orange hair, and now everybody has orange hair, and I'm like, "Heck yeah. I
but
want
here's a
lavender
question.
hair."
But here's a question. Let's talk about that because it's not what you're hunting, right? But
I know, my banana hair, or butter as Jesse calls it.
butter, it
Really
was
cool.
slick as butter.
I think it was a banana split.
That was
I
a
kinda
TV
wanna
show.
dye my hair that color.
That was a TV show. No, Jesse, we're not doing that. That's not.
Oh my gosh, it's available, you should buy it.
Albert checked. Albert checked. Oh my gosh.
Business
Business
opportunity.
opportunity. I actually already have a website. I haven't really done anything with it yet.
Bright
It
hair
is.
is cool. If you are considering, "I don't know if I should dye my hair," do it. Yes, there is a
I would do it.
downside.
I would do it.
There is a downside. If you have medical issues and you go to the doctor, your doctor will think you're crazy. They will look at you and say, "Oh, it's that girl with purple hair again. There's something wrong with her." But every other situation, it's great.
uh, I got one. I got one. Unfortunately, if I was to dye my hair purple or pink or green or blue or whatever color, I'm
Mhm.
cool with that, right? I would love to.
Do it.
I'm in a somewhat my real job. job. I'm in a somewhat of a professional level where I
Oh,
deal
that's
with
true.
professional people. Again, I have nothing wrong with it. I would not be, but I have a feeling that if I like you with your doctor, right? Like you with your
Mhm.
doctor, they don't want to pay attention to you because you have different color hair. So I'm in this big business meeting and here there's this guy sitting across the table from you with purple spiked hair.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But then again, I used to be the manager for a tax company, and I was so smart and confident that everybody still took me seriously, even though at the time I had blue hair. So everyone still took me seriously. They were like, "Wow, this girl knows what she's talking about." First chance, like first look, yeah, what
Well,
are the
the
company
company
colors?
colors.
I
The
thought about
company
dyeing my hair
colors.
green because I used to work at H&R Block, but green does not suit me.
Our company colors. It all depends because I got there's several different companies that fall under my company's umbrella, so I couldn't really do that.
You
There's
know
red.
Milwaukee Tools, right?
Milwaukee, Ryobi.
My
Yeah.
dad asked me to Photoshop the Milwaukee because he's a mechanic. He wants me to Photoshop the Milwaukee logo and make it say "My back hurts" instead, so that he can put it on his toolbox. Who's Ingress? What is Ingress?
What is
Is that a
Ingress? What is
fancy
Ingress?
forest nymph? Were you a forest nymph? Well, Amanda just dyed her hair. Kaylin Curiosities just changed her hair to like a deep burgundy maroon, and it's
Is it
very
burgundy?
soothing.
I couldn't tell.
The precursor to Pokemon Go. Well, I played a lot of Pokemon Go. I've never heard of Ingress. I don't know what that is. Is anybody looking for anything? I
I know,
forgot.
right?
That's what we're doing here. Is
Yeah, right.
anybody looking for anything? If you are interested in purchasing something specific on the Whatnot app, let us know. We will record the information. Can be super specific, like I'm looking for a turtle in a suggestive pose. That's not a turtle, that's a frog. I'm looking for a frog in a suggestive pose. Or it can be something super broad, like
Kind of like my square
weird
bell, right? Kind of
mushroom
like my
stuff.
square bell.
Square bell, yes. Yes. Right? See, Jessie works with predominantly Amish, but she has really long hair, random colors, and tattoos all over, and people still take her seriously. Now, tattoos are different because back in the day, like 10 years ago even, like if you had tattoos, they would not hire you in a supervisor position. But
Nope.
nowadays, military members, officers have tattoos, and like managers have tattoos. Tattoos are not a big thing. So pretty soon, crazy colored hair is going to be okay in a supervisor role. It will. Mark my words.
Hang on.
But you guys have to do it. You have to do it and make them
My
believe it's okay.
words.
On April 17th, I said it. My words.
I'm
Yes.
marking it. I'm marking it. My words
On
have
this
been marked.
day. Marked. Fantastic.
On this day, 2 days after tax day, 4/17/2024. Here we
I
go.
predicted it.
Her words have been marked. Welcome in, everybody. What we doing?
Oh,
I
yeah.
have seen. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know what? Nowadays, it's hard to say that almost anything is taboo anymore. Really,
Yeah. I mean,
I
as
don't. I
long as you
don't.
don't have like horrible, like anti Semite things and like
Yeah,
anti, like,
yeah, yeah. Don't
as long
be.
as your tattoos aren't offensive, then
Yeah,
go
don't be.
for it.
Don't be making fun
Don't
of
be
people.
crude.
Don't be downing people. That kind of stuff,
Obviously,
right?
don't get a penis tattooed on your forehead, but otherwise, I mean, you can do that. Do whatever you want. But yes,
Probably it might take 10 more years to be hired into a management role.
yeah, yes, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure you can, Albert. I'm sure you can, my friend. So, are we hunting for anything in particular, guys? Here's our schedule. All right. Well, we've already been 13 minutes into what you're hunting, and we haven't hunted anything. Uh, but that's the goal is to hunt something for the first 20 minutes, or any time during the show. If you come in and you're hunting for something, let us know. And they're on YouTube as well, guys. If you're on YouTube and there's something in particular that you're hunting or whatnot, tell me in the chat because I'm watching both right now. Tell me in the chat, and we'll mention it here on whatnot, and we'll put it on the bolo list at omgyg.com as well for you. Then we're doing trivia, and then the other. Then we're doing trivia. I think
I didn't print out
Inman
the
means
seller
faith in
spotlights.
Arabic.
I forgot the seller spotlights. I need to print those out. Give me 2
Uh,
seconds. I'll print them from up here and I'll go run down and get them right
and
before
then
we're
we
done.
got
Hold on.
seller spotlight at the end, and we'll be highlighting or spotlighting two, not one, but two Canadian sellers today, and we'll talk
Who
a little
could
bit.
they be?
I wonder who. I wonder who one of them is. I know one of them might be here. Anyhow, hey, Pouty's Pick. Uh, we'll be talking a little bit about maybe some of the issues that they're dealing with right now with the new whatnot changes. And we'll let them discuss that and kind of let us know and talk to us in the chat about, we won't go into great details because matter of fact, on May 5th, now I've also got another show called Gumby's Vibe Tribe that I do talk shows and I spotlight and interview one person the whole time. Matter of fact, this whole thing started with Kylie. She was my first guest, and we talked for like 3 hours plus. Um, and we've had several guests since then. But on the 28th of this month, I'm having none other than who someone she already mentioned, Amanda Candyland Curiosities will be my guest on the 28th. And then on May 5th, prior to me going to Springfield, I will have none other than one of the guests we are spotlighting tonight, the sellers we're spotlighting, will be the Red Rooster. And Kim is an amazing friend of ours, and she is just, I can't say enough good about her. She's just wholesome and good. She's a good person. She loves people. She wants to take care of people. She wants to help people. And I'm not too kind. I'm not. I've experienced this
Nice.
on a personal level. She is an amazing person. And
And
I'll
Red
go to
Rooster,
my
I don't know if you
grave.
want to. I don't know if you want to, but we'll probably do the seller spotlight around 7:30 Eastern, so in like 45 minutes. So if you wanted to, you can co-host, or you can just stay in the chat and do whatever. It's up to you.
Whatever you want to do, Kim. It's up to you, friend. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to. Just let us know.
Yeah.
You can tell us in the private chat what you want to do, and we'll go from there. We'll do whatever you want to do. So with that in mind, hey Mo, how are you? Mo 1984. What does the 1984 stand for, Mo? Please don't tell me
That's
the
the
birth
year
year.
I became a whatnotter.
I got
Okay,
you. We understand.
it is a year.
No kidding, Jesse. No kidding.
That's a fact.
Oh my gosh. All right. Year you were born. Okay. See, I knew it was a year. Didn't know it was the year you were born, year you graduated high school, year you were married, year you were divorced, year that your kid was born. You never know, right?
It's a great book.
But
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
1984 is a book too. That's
It
Orson
is a
Welles,
good
right?
book.
That's Orson Welles?
Yep,
Yes.
I think so.
Gumby knows
You
literature.
know books?
One.
Which I guess, guys, that's something I'm hunting. I can put that down. I am looking for historical books. So like antique books on very
Hasn't been
specific
banned.
topics.
So the book 1984 has been banned, Susan?
It's 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 banned. It's one of the banned books because if in schools, in certain schools, not all schools do this, but certain states have banned that book because they think the topics are inappropriate for children. Like they've banned the book To Kill a Mockingbird because it has, yes, it has old words and terms that we no longer use that aren't politically correct. But instead of teaching the children, I could go on a
Yeah.
whole rant about that. Read banned books. Read your children banned books.
Or not. Whatever you want
Yes,
to do.
Jesse.
Or not, whatever you want to do. There we go,
Or
right?
not. Yeah, I know. Or not. It's fine. Whatever.
Teach your children well. There's a song like that. How's it go? How's the song go?
That's why she put music notes, because it's a song.
I know the song. I can't remember. I can't. I don't know how it goes now.
I
I
don't
don't know how it
know.
goes. Teach you. Oh my gosh, it's killing me now. I mean, it's in my head, but I can't figure it out. Hey, Jen, how we doing, friend? All right, so
That's not Jen. That's Kathy.
sorry, Jen's not the mama. Another solo. Oh my gosh. Aaron Leitner is wanting a solo tonight. It's a possibility. You never know. UPC is in the house. What's up, Unicorn Poop Cookies? We might could do a solo. You never know.
UPC. I need you, Amber, to go to my profile and go to my Battle of the Best show. And I need you to look at the notes. Just do it. Just do it. It's hilarious. You're in there.
And I need all y'all to go to my Battle of the Best and bid.
Oh,
Because
yes, you can also bid on the thing, but I want you to look at the notes most importantly.
right now, this beauty right here, Fenton, I did find a marking on it. It is marked. You can barely see it. You can barely see it. It's hard to see. Yes.
Oh,
Uno, right now the bid is $1. It's $1. It's $1.
Oh, so
I'm
I don't
sorry, I
know.
know.
I'm really into, you know me, I'm really into all historical topics.
Oh,
Most recently, I'm obsessed with
oh,
pirates.
I thought Little
Um,
Compton. Little Compton.
Little Compton. So I learned that some documents of ephemera I have are from a city called Little Compton, and they are documents from the schooner Milo, which was attacked and plundered by the pirates of the Caribbean in the 1820s. So, like, I am very into like antique historical recountings of like pirates and the founding of our country, which I used to not be interested in, but now I'm like, whoa. Um, if you have anything about the history of southwestern Pennsylvania, big fan of that. So I guess just southwestern Pennsylvania history is like what I'm mostly into, but pirates are cool. Pirates aren't cool, but like you know what I mean. They're cool to learn about. Ooh, contact me when you do it. Just video call me and read off titles, and I'll tell you which ones to
There
save
you
for
go.
me
There you
'cause
go.
I just like to learn. So if anybody has any books in which I can learn, also spooky books. Yes, it's a blessed bundle. And all of the notes are blessed Bible verses with all of your names in it. It's
Oh no.
hilarious.
Oh no.
I put UPC in it too.
That's awesome.
It's great. It talks about how God made the earth, but it's UPC made the trophy instead. It's great. It's really good.
Oh my gosh.
I
That's gonna be
promise I'm not
awesome.
a heathen, guys. I'm just funny. Blessed be the fruit. May the Lord open. You need to watch The Handmaid's Tale, Gumby.
The what?
The Handmaid's Tale, that's the reference that Rooster's making right now.
Oh, I guess. All right. Notes. Here we go. I'm running notes. The Handmaid's Tale.
It's intense, Amber. It's very dystopian. It's
Handmaid's.
intense.
Is that TALE or TAIL?
Tail.
Really? You
Ta
sure? Are you
no,
sure?
Tale.
Are you sure?
You tricked me! The Handmaid's Tale. It's
Oh my
actually a
gosh.
story about a woman who was half dog, half human. Not really. I'm not gonna tell you, UPC, I'm not gonna tell you, but I can tell you the ending is satisfying and does the series justice. You won't be disappointed. You won't be
Jesse.
disappointed.
Jesse. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
man.
Oh my gosh. All right. So what are we hunting, folks?
What
Oh,
else are we
guys,
hunting, guys?
on
What
YouTube,
else
just
are you
letting you know
looking
on
for?
YouTube, I am streaming on Whatnot. So if I'm not paying 100% to the chat on YouTube, I apologize. I've got a chat. I got two chats going on, one here on Whatnot and one on YouTube. So
Oh,
my day is going well, Josh, on YouTube. Thank you. What's that?
fluttering by.
What was it? Flashing us. Oh my
They're
gosh.
honeycomb eggs that nobody bought from me the other day, so if anybody's hunting some vintage honeycomb eggs, I have those.
I actually almost bought those. I almost bought them,
Good. They're
but I
worth way
thought,
more than I was
yeah, I
asking.
know that you only asked like $10, I think.
$10 for all of them.
Oh, okay. Are we hunting minis? Are there any shows you might recommend? That's a good one, Mike. Actually, yes, there is. There's a show coming up on Saturday called Eeny Mini Mini Train. Eeny Meeny Mini Train, um, sponsored by Kylie after Natiko and yours truly, the Gummy Man. Mike is a teacher's pet. Well, he gets all the right answers. He
He
gets all
does.
the right answers, Jesse.
Yes,
Yeah,
Eenie
Eeny,
with
not
2
Eeny.
E's, not Eenie. We're not dolphins. Eenie. My bad. Jessie, by the way, is the one that caught my mistake. She wasn't looking for mistakes. She just messaged me and was like, "How come I can't find?" Oh my gosh, you're funny. You're funny. Because uh she couldn't find all of the shows and she was like, "Why are some of the shows not showing up? Like the early shows aren't showing up in the search." And I realized I messed up the graphic and everyone was confused. Everyone followed the rules. I was just like, whoops, I messed up. But so far, most of you have fixed it. We only have a few that haven't fixed it, but it's okay. We still got time.
Couple stragglers. That's all right. And to be honest with you, I had 3 E's. I had 3 E's because I
Yep,
looked
you
at,
too.
because a lot of people, how do you spell Eenie? Because that's not a word you spell very often, right? How
It's
do you
not a
spell
real word.
Eenie?
We made it up.
Yeah. So there we go. So that's what happened there, guys. That's what happened. Nobody's looking for nothing.
No, nobody wants anything but our comedy. Well, in 5 minutes, we're going to be doing trivia. So if you guys want to stick around, we have trivia. And the winner will get a coupon for both of our stores. Pretty Corn, stay for trivia.
He's not going to let me live it down.
What? What's happening? Ooh, Gibson glass.
Someone keeps calling me. They won't let me live it down. So anyhow, maybe he'll get the message now and text me instead.
Is it an emergency?
Probably not.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay. Sarah, Gibson glass, you said. Do you have any details on specific colors or types, or just any Gibson glass?
What kind of glass? Gibson?
Yeah. Paperweights
Oh, hey,
and
Sarah, I didn't see you.
teapots.
What is Gibson glass?
Jackson!
Jax is in the house. That's my son. Jax sells vintages in the house. He's the one that tried to call me 3 times in a row. So what'd you need? What'd you need, son?
Yes, is everything okay? Is there an emergency, Jackson?
Just let us know, my friend.
So the
Is everything
paperweights
okay?
and the teapots. I got you, friend.
Yeah, because I was trying to swipe out. I accidentally answered. That's why. Oh, okay. You called me back and answered the first time. I get that. All right.
Also, Jackson, I wanted to tell you since you're here, on April 30th, your dad said you might be interested. On April 30th, I'm having a $1 start t-shirt show. Some of them are vintage, some of them are modern, but it's all $1 start. So if you're interested in t-shirts, they're like band tees and stuff like that. You can probably make good money at the flea on them. So I figured I'd let you know. First thing is
Jackson, guess what we saw sell today on Whatnot?
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
he'll be, yeah. A
April
Judas.
30th at 5 p.m., I think. Oh, okay, $15 to $30. Oh. I've never heard of Gibson. I have to look into that.
I'm looking at it right now. Hang on. Gibson glass?
I don't think it's Gibson Glass Works, because that is a cannabis device company.
Gibson Glass Company?
Gibson
Gibson
Glass
Glassware?
Teapot, Gibson Glass
Gibson
Paperweight.
Glassware.
No,
Gibson
that's the bong
Glassware.
company.
Okay.
Now the feds are going to be at your house wondering why you're looking into bongs. No, look up Gibson Glass Paperweight.
Okay, hang on. Good. Okay. Gibson Glass
Who's on
Paperweight.
first? That's what I said. Who's on first? That's true,
Gibson
Kim. You're
Glass.
safe, but I don't think Gumby's safe.
What's that?
They're for tobacco.
Oh, yeah. I probably sold one of them apples.
Glass apples?
They have a Gibson Apple, 1995 Apple, which I think I had when
Jink.
I sold it.
Wacky tobacco. They both said it at the same time.
This is
We call that devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
Happy Hump Day, Apex! Oh, Mike, guess what? Hump Day!
That's
Oh! Yeah, I've never seen those. Are they usually marked? Sarah, do you know? Like, do they sign their pieces, or are they usually unsigned? Left-handed cigarette. Okay,
That's what we used
cool.
to call them. That's what we used to call them, left-handed cigarettes. Hi. Hey everybody, $1. Yes, $1. Yes, yes. Josh Bookout. What the $1? I'm talking to YouTube. I'm telling them about your show. My co-host Kylie, Afternoon Tico, is having a $1 T-shirt sale. It's an auction. It starts at $1. It starts at $1. So if you go
Yeah.
to Whatnot, it's on the 30th of
Look for
April.
this. Look for this logo.
There you go.
Except the logo won't have a mayonnaise stain. I just ate a sandwich. I'm sorry. I had to hurry.
I don't like mayonnaise. I'm not a mayonnaise person.
It might be honey mustard. I don't know.
Greg, how are you,
I don't
friend?
know. I'm messy, guys. It's fine. I was in a rush today.
Yeah, she was making us buy stuff on Whatnot.
I was making you buy stuff on Whatnot while I was getting 1800s pirate documents framed and displayed. Like, I had a weird day.
John S on YouTube wants the shirt with the stain.
Is that's interesting. You know what? I would sell it to you. If you come to Whatnot right now, I
Right
will
now, come
put
on,
it
John.
in my marketplace for $20. And you can
John,
buy my stained afternoon antico shirt for $20.
John, hang on. I'm gonna tell you right now. Right now, on your screen, you see a QR code. You tap that code, it brings you right here to this show. You come to this show, you can click her name and go right to her profile. There
And
you
I
go.
will put it in my marketplace for you to buy, stain
And she'll put it
included.
there for you to buy. Yep.
I
So
will
you
even send a document with when the stain was added.
a
It was around
certificate of authenticity, you might
It was
add.
about 6:21 p.m. Eastern on April 17th from a Subway sandwich. I'll even give you the recipe of the sandwich I ate so that you can replicate,
And
you
the
know,
type of mustard and the ingredients to
it
the
was honey
mustard. Not
mustard.
mustard.
It was
Not
good.
mayonnaise. I'm a
I
mustard
feel like
guy. Sorry
Sid would
about
want
that.
to get in on this. I feel like Sid would want to get in on the stained shirt purchase. He's my biggest fan.
Sign the stain.
Good Lord. Okay, it's trivia time, guys. It's my favorite part.
All right. You're a mayo mustard no.
Only
Why
honey
would I
mustard.
expect anything else, Jesse? I wouldn't expect anything else from you.
My husband makes sriracha mayo. Like, he'll mix mayo and sriracha together to make his own sriracha mayo, and then stores started selling sriracha mayo, and I'm like,
Yes,
they
they
hacked
have.
into his brain. That was his recipe. He made that up.
So nobody else
Okay,
can sell it. Nobody else can sell it
no,
but him.
no. Okay, guys, so we're gonna do trivia. We have a bunch of trivia questions that are related to Whatnot, and we are going to keep track of whoever puts the correct answer in the chat first. We will give
I'm
you
keeping
1 point.
score. I'm keeping
Yes,
score.
yes. We
New
will
paper.
give the person who gets the correct answer will get 1 point, and at the end of the trivia at 7:30, we will at Eastern, which is in 27 minutes, we will add up who has the most points, and whoever has the most points will get a coupon for me and Gumby's store for future use. So you can get a discount on our future shows.
Now
So,
you gotta understand. We have to see it. We have to understand what it says. Okay. If you want to say monster and you go MPQSTR, we go, what is that? And if someone puts monster underneath of it, guess what? We're gonna take the one we understand. So it's a
ooh, I'm writing that down. I love aioli. Aioli is my weakness. Do you know what aioli is, Gumby?
aioli.
Aioli is
I don't want to know.
basically
Do I want
it's
to know?
basically mayonnaise and oil. It's
Okay.
really good. It's really good.
And I'm not again.
Black.
I'm not a big mayonnaise person. I can take it light mayo, but people just gob that stuff on. I oh, I'm sorry. It kind of gags me
Apex, I'm
just a little
following
bit.
you, and if you have a recipe for that, I will pay you for it. I'll send you a tip in exchange for that recipe. I'm literally
Whatever,
not
Gumby.
even in anyone's store right now, and I'm shopping. I'm literally spending money while I'm live. I can't help it. Pommes frites. Pommes
Pardon
frites.
me. Would you pass the Grey Poupon?
Oh yeah, yeah. Mayonnaise and French fries is honestly really good. Like, it's good. Anyways, guys, okay, we're doing trivia.
French
So,
fries and Wendy's frosting. Wendy's Frosty
Oh
French
yeah,
fries are
that's a
good.
classic. That's a classic. Okay. So the first question,
Here we go.
which of the following plants is allowed to be sold on Whatnot?
Ooh.
Which one of these is allowed? Is it bloodroot? Shush, Mike. Is it bloodroot, mushrooms and fungi, aloe vera, or nightshade? Which one is allowed?
Jesse says
Jesse, you got
aloe.
it.
Jesse with a
Jesse
win.
got it. Yeah, so you're not allowed to sell mushrooms or fungi, even if they are legal and totally fine. You're not allowed to sell nightshade, and you're not allowed to sell bloodroot, and you're not allowed to sell a lot of different plants. Fun fact, tomatoes are in the nightshade family. You cannot sell tomatoes on the internet. Fun fact.
Interesting. Didn't know
Yep.
that.
They smell really good though. It's because tomatoes themselves are not poisonous, but the stems, if you were to eat the stem of a tomato, you might die because it's nightshade. It's poison.
Interesting.
So if you want to poison your family, just kidding. Okay, cool. Awesome. I appreciate you, friend. I thought you said hair remodeling for a second, and I was like, "Oh, he's remodeling your hair. Fancy." Yes. Yeah, it's very yeah, nightshade's used in, like, medicinal purposes, but yes, that's Whatnot's rules. Okay, next question. What is the name or what are the names of the 2 gated categories on Whatnot? For those of you who don't know, a gated category is a category that has prerequisites before you're allowed to sell in it. There are 2
Yep.
categories
Yep.
that are gated.
What are
Does
the
anybody
two?
know?
Purses and watches.
Uh, Close, but no.
Nope. Nope. Trading cards and clothing. Card breaks, high end. Nope. Clothing. You gotta be
I'll
two.
give
You
you a
gotta say
hint.
two. You gotta say
I'll give you
two.
a hint. Yep, Rumpus Room got it.
Luxury bags and sneakers.
It is luxury bags and accessories and mystery sneakers and streetwear, but you got close enough with sneakers that I'll give that to you. So on
We have a
Whatnot,
two-way tie.
you're not allowed to sell luxury bags and accessories until you meet certain criteria on the app. You have to have X amount of sales in the last 30 days. You have to have a certain rating. You have to have all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I can sell both. And then mystery sneakers and streetwear. You can sell sneakers and streetwear all you want, but if you're selling mystery, you have to be approved ahead of time.
Yep.
What
All right.
does
After 2 questions, we have a two-way tie. Jesse with one and Rumpus Room with one.
Yeah, I didn't ask either. They just sent that to me. I think it's because we reached X amount of followers and X amount of reviews
I think
and
I got it a while back too. I just
yeah,
didn't do
yeah.
nothing with it.
What does the floor and ceiling of mystery boxes mean? So what is a floor and a ceiling in reference to mystery boxes? Off-road got it. Thank you, Apex. Thanks for
Who
coming
got it?
in. Off-road
Yep.
XJ.
Yeah. Lowest and highest value. So Aaron Lighter, you was close, but it's the value, but it's the lowest value and the highest value.
Yep.
So we got off road XJ.
So floor is the lowest value of any of the mysteries, and ceiling is the highest value of any of the mysteries. Okay. As of 2022, what's a mystery box? Is that a real question? Or were
Who
you
said
messing
that?
around? You put LOL at the beginning. So I wasn't sure. You're serious. Okay. So a mystery box, for example,
I had one last night. I did last night. Yeah.
yeah, he did some last night. He did mystery auctions where he put items into, it doesn't have to be, no. So mystery boxes are a little, I know that there's a lot of confusion behind mystery boxes. So we'll stop for a second and explain to you guys mystery boxes. So last night, Gumby did 5 paper bags of mystery boxes. When he put the floor, ceiling, and average, he didn't put just one of the bags. So let's say we have a bag with snail salt and pepper shakers and a bunny rabbit tea thing in one bag.
That's
This
bag
is worth
one.
12 and this is
Bag
worth
one.
4.
So that's $16.
So that's $16. You do not put floor 4, ceiling 12. This is its own bag. These go together. So you would put those in a mystery bag, and that bag's value is 16. Now let's say we do a second bag, and that bag has this glass piece that's worth 10, and it has this weird mushroom that's worth 10. So that bag is $20. So now you
Bag
have a
one is
floor.
16, bag two at 20.
So now, and then we'll add in a third one. This is a $5 figurine and a $4 figurine. So that bag's worth $9. So your floor would be $9. Your ceiling would be 20. And to get the average, you add up the cost of all three bags, which would be 16 plus 20 plus 9.
45, 45.
So the total is 45 divided by
$15.
3.
Average is $15.
So the average is $15, the floor is 9, and the ceiling is 20. Does that make sense? So what you do not want to do is you do not want to put floor 4, ceiling 6, because
Yep.
the items in the bag are worth at least 4 and at most 6. So you're talking about the whole bag for all mysteries. So yes, that's how mystery things work. And if you have any more questions or you're confused about it, let us know. We're happy to
matter
do
of
that. We do those
fact,
all the time.
you think we're kidding?
Yeah.
Because this is what I did last night. Look here, that's mine from last night. I had one that was worth $75. I had one. When I go together, I always go and I add everything up. I do it, and you also have to make sure that you can back up your prices. Okay, you can't go and say this little pendant right here, which you sell for $3, is now worth 10. That's not the case. You have to be able to back up your price, have some sort of knowledge of it selling at another site for that price to be able to prove you did,
Yeah.
or maybe you sold it yourself at those prices. And that's what I do. I go by what I have sold them for before. So
When I do my whatnot boxes, so you say what the average is and then sell the bags off. So you say what all three are. So for example, with that example, you would say, okay, guys, I'm running my 3 mystery bags. One of these bags is worth at the lowest $9. One of these bags is worth at the most $20. Between all 3 bags, the average cost is 15. So I'm
yep,
going to start the bidding at 10. You see what I mean? Yeah,
yep,
so if you guys need help with setting up your mystery shows, just ask
hollering,
us.
yep.
We've done trains, mystery trains. We've done mystery. Gumby literally just did a mystery show last night. So if you guys need help, just let us know. I always use what I ask for it on Whatnot. Like when I said this was 5, I literally ran this yesterday for $5. Nobody bought it, but I'm not going to lower the price because I think it's worth $5.
Exactly.
So, but somebody else might have this on eBay for $10. Cool, but I'm asking for 5. So sometimes our mystery boxes might be worth more than we say,
Most of the
or
time, mine are.
less. Yeah, most of the time mystery boxes are way undervalued because people are so worried that they're inflating the prices that they way grossly underprice their items. So if someone on Whatnot says their mystery box is worth 100 and they usually sell stuff for pretty cheap, it's probably worth 200.
Like my $75 bag had a micro mosaic brooch in it. I normally get 45 to $50 on those brooches. I figured 35 on that one just to be on the safe side. So the
Yeah.
whole bag was worth $75.
I've
So
literally had friends call me and be like, "Hey, here's the stuff I'm putting in my mystery box. Can you tell me how much I should say it's worth?" And I've done that for people before. So if you guys need help, just reach out. I'm happy to
yep.
help. I have no life. I do this all the time.
I have a life, but I'm still happy to help.
Yes. Okay. So
Not much of one, but I have a life.
our next question. Now, this question may be incorrect nowadays because I got this information off of Whatnot's terms of service. Yes, exactly. And if you need a backup opinion. And I message people all the time where I'm like, "Hey, I think this is worth 20. What do you think?" And they're like, "You're crazy. That's on eBay for $100." And I'm like, "Oh, crap. Good thing I asked." Um so this was on Whatnot's terms of service, but it has not been updated since January of last year. So they might have added new things since then. But as of January of last year, what are the 5 countries that you can sell from on Whatnot? There are 5 total countries.
I name all 5 of them.
Name all 5 countries that you can sell from. as of January 2021. Type fast, you gotta type so fast, type faster, type it, hurry,
I'll
type.
give you a hint.
US.
U.S., Canada, Germany, Ireland, France.
Ooh, you're close. You're close. Which one are you
UK.
getting rid of? Get rid of one of those and add UK.
Ireland's
Uh,
out.
oh, shit, can we give it to both of them?
We're gonna give that's a tie. We're gonna give that tie
That's a
because Aaron
tie.
Leiter came out. He said okay,
Pluto.
but we know he meant UK. So I'm doing a tie with Red Rooster, and Aaron Leiter.
Yeah, that's a tie. So, as of last year, you can sell from the US, Canada, France, the UK, and Germany. However, I'm pretty sure they've been adding new countries in all the time.
Correct.
So, um, all right, let's see. This one's a good question.
Josh says he'll take your shirt for $5.
The shirt for $5, I paid $20 to get it made, and then I added a sexy stain. How dare you? Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Okay. What country has the most whatnot users? Yes, Red
Red
Rooster got
Rooster.
it.
Ding
What
ding ding.
country has the second most users? Susie, you tried. UPC got
UK.
it.
UPC.
Yep.
UPC with
So
UK.
here's the list. You're going to be really surprised by this, guys. Canadians are going to be surprised by this. The top users by country on Whatnot. 83% of users are from the US, 6% of users are from the UK, 2% of users are from Germany, 1.8% of users are from Canada, and 1% of users are from France. Crazy, right?
And I met a French seller today. What's his name? Thriftworks. Thriftworks.
Yes, ThriftWorks is cool.
He is. I jumped into his show today and met him, and we talked a little bit. So he gave me a follow. I gave him a follow. I've seen his name before. He's seen my name before. So that's the first time we actually. Yes, he is. The first time I actually met him. I really like him. He's a really nice guy. Really nice guy. So plug out. That's not what I said. Shameless plug for Thriftworks. He is a great guy. He's probably asleep right now because they're like 12
Yeah,
hours off or something
he's
like that,
cool.
right? Yeah.
So yeah, 11% of users on Whatnot are from countries not including the US. So international people, when you go to a US person show and you go to their giveaway and it's not international, it's because only 11% of users are international. So we don't meet a lot of international people compared to our US people. It's not that we don't love you, it's that we don't see you. We don't know where you are. You need to put Canada in your names so that we can remember.
We know, but me, our friendly Canadians, we know who they are. We
Yes,
get
we
that. We
know
know.
who our Canadian friends are, but if you're a stranger
However,
to my show, I have no clue where you're from.
exactly. Like if the Red Rooster goes into a brand new stream, they're not going to know she's
No.
Canadian unless they tap her profile and see it. It's
Yeah.
just not known.
This one surprised me. I hope that doesn't give it away. Which gender makes up 64% of all Whatnot users? Is it male or female?
Albert says women. Red Rooster says women. Susie says women. Rumpus Room
Rumpus.
says make.
Yep, Rumpus Room. It's male. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Yeah, 64% of Whatnot users are male. Yes,
Yes,
shocking, right? On a shopping app, more men? Trading
but
card
wait.
games,
But what
Funko Pop,
exactly? Cards.
Legos, Legos.
Cards. Yep.
Yeah.
You want
I
to
want to read
retail?
down. Yeah. Um, this one's also pretty interesting. What is the most common age range for all users? And when you answer this, you can put the oldest, because I'm giving you a category from X number to X number age. So you can tell me the last number in the category I tell you. Does that make sense? Okay. What is the most common age range for all users? Is it 25 to 34, 18 to 24, 35 to 44, or
I got a
35 to
34.
64?
I got two 34s, a
Aaron,
44.
Aaron got it.
Aaron.
Yep, 25 to 34 is the most common age range for all your visitors. So whenever you're selling, hi Dova!
Hey, Dover!
So when you're selling certain things, this also is very skewed because this isn't by category.
Nope.
So the art and handmade category might be totally different than the other thing. This is for app wide. I feel like personally, the antiques, vintage decor, and ephemera age range, as far as my customers go, the ones that I know, they're 35 to 44. Most of my customers are in that higher age range. But then you have trading card games where it's 18 to 24 is mostly. So it's app wide, it's 25 to 34.
Yeah. I fall in that age group.
Yeah. I'm not in that one.
I've fallen over that age group a long time ago.
I'm gonna go see it after the show, Dover. That's funny. Okay. Next question. Which website refers the most users to whatnot?
Here we go. Here we go.
This is a hard one.
Insta, Google, TikTok, YR. What's YR?
YouTube, I think she meant.
YouTube,
Nope.
eBay.
Nope.
No, no. You know that's not true.
Think, what are we doing right now?
Yahoo,
We're
Facebook,
streaming. We're streaming. Hint,
not
hint.
whatnot.
Hint, hint.
What's a big streaming? Twitch. There it
Yep,
is.
Albert got it. Twitch refers the most users to whatnot. If you don't know what Twitch is a streaming website where people like us, Twitch, where people like us stream mostly video
Video
games,
games.
like where they're like streaming live video games. They give you walkthroughs and stuff like that. Other people stream their music, other people stream, all sorts of stuff. Twitch has been out for so long. Yes. Twitch has been out for a long time, and they invented most of the stuff that Whatnot uses.
Yep.
Raids, that's a Twitch feature. Tipping, that's a Twitch feature.
Yep.
And this new program that they're doing where they're trying to get rewards for your frequent subscribers or whatever, that's a Twitch thing. Whatnot is taking a lot of stuff from Twitch. So Twitch came first, and they refer a lot of people because people are like, come to this platform. It's exactly the same. That was their
And
point.
my son Jackson, streamed on Twitch, so that's why when he decided to go on and whatnot, it was nothing to him. It's just normal.
Yep.
It was normal.
Okay. Do you have them in your buy it now, Gumby? The Pokemon cards?
I think I might. Hang on.
If you check the buy it now.
I don't. I thought I did.
Yes, you do. Check the buy
Really?
it now, type in card, and he has a 3-pack of Pokemon cards for $3.
Yeah, I do. Yep. A lot of 3-pack of cards. Yeah, I did put Pokemon in there. Yep, I do.
Do you want to pin it?
I can.
I'll have him pin it. Did you find Dover's Zella card yet?
I haven't had a chance to look. That was last night,
Okay.
and
He gotta wait till the weekend, probably. He works all day.
I do. It's going to be this weekend probably. And you know what? I hate to say it might not be this weekend with the train coming up, but I'll try to look. I'll try to look on Friday night. I'll try.
Okay, here's the next question. It's similar to the last one. Which social media site refers the most users to Whatnot? Social media. Susie got it. It's YouTube. YouTube refers the most users as far as social media goes to Whatnot. Ooh. As of the beginning of 2024, so as of January 2024, what is Whatnot valued at? And I'll take the closest answer within the next 15 seconds.
$2. You got to bid that up though. 8 billion. 160 million. 1.5 billion, 3.8 billion, 12 billion.
Rumpus Room's closest. Rumpus Room is closest, so give them a point.
All right, Rumpus Room.
It is valued at $3.7 billion.
Nice. And it's a
So
private company, guys. It's a
yes.
private company.
So Whatnot's a private company, but they still have stocks. You can purchase stocks privately, like if you're an employee or an investor or whatever. How much does one stock of Whatnot cost as of April 1st? So if I wanted one share of Whatnot, how much would it cost?
8, 5, 26. I'm guessing it's up. I don't know. 200? Down. Lower than 200. Up from 17. 98. There we
Rumpus
go.
is Googling. Rumpus is Googling, but I didn't say you
46.
can't. Rumpus Room is correct. It was, as of April 1st, it was 98.55.
Now, guys, that's private. That's privately traded stock. That's nothing. You can't go and purchase that on the stock market. You can't go through a broker. You have to have it a private.
Why did you get
I
muted for
know.
counting? All he said was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Interesting.
They
Interesting.
just know to mute you, Albert. They just assume you're going to say something inappropriate.
Too many
But we don't
commas.
need that. Makes
Too
no
many
sense.
commas.
Counting is a big thing. Why?
Why?
Is
Why
counting
is that?
malicious? Trolling, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we have a few more.
You want me to give
We
you
have 1, 2, 3 more questions. 3 more questions.
Well,
That's okay,
somebody
Rumpus.
better
Do
step
whatever
up
you
or
want.
Rumpus Room's going to win.
We have 2 more questions. Where is the Whatnot headquarters located? Either city or specific city, either one. Where is Whatnot headquarters located?
California.
Closer, smaller. City.
Georgia.
Give me
Baton
city.
Rouge.
Give me city, not state.
San Francisco.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Simi Valley.
Mm-mm.
San Diego.
Mm-mm.
Vegas. LA.
Yes, Red Rooster. It is located in Marina del Rey in Los Angeles.
Ooh. Yeah, here's the rundown on the score so far. We have Jesse with 1. We have Rumpus Room with 4. We have Off-Road with 1. Red Rooster with 3. Aaron Leiter with 2. UPC with 1. Albert with 1. And Susan with 1. So Red Rooster needs to get this to go into a tie with Rumpus Room.
Okay. Final question. Unless we have a tie.
Let's have a tie.
How many days do you have to request a refund on Whatnot?
7. 30. 30. 3. 369. 1 million. 2. Heart.
Don't
30.
see it yet.
14.
Red Rooster!
14.
You
We
have
have a
14
tie.
days. And I don't remember, guys. I can't remember if it's from the time you purchased it or from the time it is delivered. I can't remember, but I'm assuming it's from the time it's delivered, because if you
You would
purchase it and
think.
it's from Canada, it might not get there until the 14th day. So,
You would think. I think it's
yes,
arrived
once
as
it
well.
arrived, I think. Okay, so now Red Rooster and who was the other one? Rumpus Room?
Rumpus Room.
You two are
I got it. How many
tied.
fingers am I holding up behind my...
You two are tied. So I'm going to ask you an old question. Be honest. Were either of you here
Hey.
last week during our last trivia? Because I don't have any more questions, so I can't. Okay, you can't. I trust that you don't remember. Rumpus
Hey,
Room, I don't think you were
let me get
here.
a question. It's not gonna be a Whatnot question. How's that?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine, Rumpus. I didn't think either of you were.
Oh,
But
they
if
weren't.
Gumby's
They weren't.
question
Okay.
sucks,
Neither one worked.
do you
Then go
want me
with
to
it.
ask?
Go with it. Here we go.
Okay.
Go with it. Here we go.
In what year did Whatnot launch? This is just for Rumpus and Red Rooster. In what year did Whatnot launch?
2020. 2021. 2019.
Red Rooster. Red Rooster got it. It was really close though, Rumpus, because it was in December of 2019. So it was like almost 2020. Yes, just keep
Guessing,
guessing
right?
until you get it. So yes, it launched in 2019. So Red Rooster, congratulations. Rumpus Room, good play. You got a
That
lot
was
of those.
fun. That was
So
fun.
Red
That was
Rooster,
that
we
was
will send you a $5, I think it's $5 coupon or 20% off, or I can't remember what we did.
I can't remember. We'll
But
do what thing we did last week. I can't remember. What we'll do it
yeah,
though.
we'll send you a coupon code after the show for our upcoming any of our shows. I have the weird, I don't know why I wrote this, but it's like a shopping list
Why?
with a lot of things on it. Like, why was I getting that many beverages? That's just the beverage section.
All right.
You said
Rumpus.
rum.
Yeah. Rumpus Room. Red Rooster just said, please give the coupon to you. So
So
that's what we're
rum
going to
Rooster,
do.
we will be sending you a coupon in Red Rooster's honor.
Yep, we will. And Kim, as you know, if you're in our show and you need something, we will take care of you because of that's what you do. That's the Red Rooster. That's how she does, guys. That's why we love her so much.
So kind.
Yes. So we will be
Yay!
doing that.
Trivia! Okay, I will be right back. I have to go get the seller spotlights.
Yes, you got to do the sales spots. She printed them out. So guys, it's just me right now. Just can't say it wrong. Right. It's just me right now. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I'm telling you. We do these shows every Wednesday. We alternate between the etiquette show and the What You Hunting, which is turned into more of a trivia and seller spotlight, which we like though. I think everybody likes it. Hey, Tiki, I think everybody likes the trivia. Um, so I think we'll continue with that, and I think what we'll do, we'll continue doing the What You Hunting, and when people come in, we'll always make sure they are aware that. Well, thank you, Enlighten. We appreciate and that's why we do this. We are uh, ever since I've met Kylie, and I'm gonna throw the Red Rooster in with this too. Kylie and the Red Rooster. We our what do you call? I mean, our tribe or whatever you want to call it is growing, guys, and it's we welcome everybody in, and we want people to have the same philosophy that we do, is to help others, no matter what. Help others. It doesn't hurt to be nice. So that's our philosophy anyhow. So here we go.
Yes.
It's the vibe, right? It
Can
is.
somebody, Kim, can you tag Lisa so we can get her in here? We'll do yours first and we'll wait for Lisa to get here to do hers. So our seller spotlight this week, we have two sellers. Our first seller is the Red Rooster. She is in the chat right now. Her name is Kim. Oh, I don't think that actually tagged her because she put a
They didn't
period.
tag.
For whatnot. Why is it whatnot? So this is the Red Rooster. She is in the chat right now. She is a wonderful seller. She is a Canadian seller. So she has a little bit more issues than we do when it comes to the Whatnot app. Y'all think you have it bad. Go Canadian. But her stuff is so good. It's so good. So this is one of her items. This is a sunflower brooch. You can buy it now for $7. She has the cutest bear and beehive salt and pepper shakers for $5. And then, oh
Oh my
my
God! Look at that thing.
gosh, look at it. It's Polish art glass. It's a compote and it's very unique. You can buy it now for $20
What?
in her store. I know. I was
What?
like, dude, $20 for that? That's beautiful.
I
So
wouldn't.
her
I wouldn't
prices,
ship that. I wouldn't ship that for $20.
shipping from Canada is honestly not that bad,
No.
especially when the people who are shipping it to you are so experienced. I've gotten glass from Red Rooster. Gumby's gotten more than one glass piece at a
Yep.
time from Red Rooster.
Yep.
It's really not that bad, especially considering her prices are so reasonable that even when you add shipping, you're still within reselling range. So
Yep.
like this one I think would probably cost like 14, maybe 12 to ship from
I'm guessing.
Canada.
I hate to say that's probably a $21 shipper.
Maybe. I don't know. It
18,
depends. Like
18. Okay,
18 to
18. There you go,
20.
18. All right,
But this
that's right.
was a 60
18.50.
to $75 piece, so you're
Yeah,
still within reselling range.
yeah, right.
But like something like
18.
this, I think it would be 10 to ship that.
10.50. 10.50.
Yeah. It's in American. When we're looking at her items, it's in American.
Yeah,
We purchase in American dollars.
yeah.
I know it's a
Everything on
little
the app
confusing,
is U.S. dollars. Everything on the app is U.S. dollars.
except Germany. You can purchase in euros
And I
from
think I
Germany.
think in I think in France too, because I was in his show and it showed the whatever was it, euro.
Yes, North America
Okay, there you go.
USD.
My bad. My bad. Sorry about that.
Oh. Yeah, this one is listed for 20 and her buy it now.
That's crazy.
So there's two upcoming shows. This one is my freaking favorite. Did you already do it today? You did already do it. How did I miss
Oh my
that?
gosh, I missed that.
How did we miss
Oh no,
trivia? Oh,
she
you
moved it.
moved
She
it.
moved
Are
it.
you doing
Okay.
it after? Are you doing this after? Or are you doing it a different
Oh,
day?
I know. She's. Yeah, are you doing it after?
Well, usually on Wednesdays, right? You usually do trivia night. Either way, she does trivia nights. Okay.
Yep.
So next week at 6:30 Eastern, check out her trivia night. It's super fun. I love trivia and she is a freaking hoot. And then on the 18th, which is tomorrow at 12:15, she's going to be live from the Antique Mall pop-up show. Assuming Mama is okay, because her mom has dementia. Yes, it is a ride. She is a caretaker for a mother with dementia, so sometimes her shows have to move, but she usually makes it when she's scheduled. So if you miss her, don't worry about it. Just bookmark her shows, follow her. She will be back. So yes, we love Red Rooster. She is one of our absolute best people, and we
Yes.
love her. So our
She's
other
an
Canadian seller, I don't
amazing
believe
person.
she's in the house right now, but we picked Lissari 72. We love you too, friend.
We love you, Kim.
So this is Lissari 72. She is a new seller. She just started about a month ago. She is also in Canada. She also has some great items at great prices. So she has this mini hen on nest starting at $15. So that one's an auction. She has a bunch of mini pewter pieces. This one was my favorite. I couldn't list them all, but this one is starting at 10. The other ones were starting, I think, at 5 or 6. So she has a lot of pewter miniatures that in her store out for auction. And then this one, look at Jessie. It's a little toothpick holder slash planter that she has for $5. It's super cute. It's no longer in her bin. Oh, did she sell it? Yeah, this one is a Viking ship. It's cool.
Hey, Kat.
So these are her upcoming shows. This Saturday at noon, she is on our Eeny Meeny Mini Raid Train. Everybody's selling items 4 inches or less, all minis. So check out Lisa's show at noon. And then on the 27th at 9 p.m., she is doing a raid train of Mother's Day gift ideas. Very
Oh,
good.
cool.
Mother's Day is May 16th, I think. I forget what day. But
I don't
if you
know.
order if you order from this show from Lisa, they should arrive in time for Mother's Day. She ships really fast. So make sure you check out Lisari. She's also a great photo taker. Oh, May 12th. It's on the duh. It's on the thing. Doy.
Go
So
figure,
yeah,
right?
she's a great photo taker and she has some great items for sale. And she's also a wonderful human. So those are our weekly seller spotlights. If anybody else would like to take part in being on our seller spotlight, we aren't picky. Just
Nope.
tell us you want to be spotlighted, and I will go to your profile and I will stalk you and pick my favorite pieces and put them on here. And then I'll put 2 of your upcoming shows. So
Because
if you want to
Kylie
be
has no
featured,
life. Kylie has no
I
life.
have no life. I will do anything. I am so bored. Give me tasks. Give me things to do. Already doing that? Doing what? Having no life?
No, stalking him.
Oh, stalking you? Yes. I stalk most of you all the time. It's just you guys are giving me permission to stalk you
There's a
and then
difference.
publicly declare my love for you.
There's a
So if
difference. That's
you would
right.
like me to publicly declare my love for you, give me permission. Message me up top. Thank you. Yeah. So, um, yeah, guys. Now, tell us about your shows.
Yeah, talk
What
to
do
us.
you have
What?
coming up?
Of course, we both had the eeny meeny meeny train on Saturday. Do you have anything between now and then? I think you do. You have a show tomorrow night, right? You have a show tomorrow night, which is the
Go to my
box.
profile. I'm on every day, I
Yeah,
feel. I
yeah.
feel like I'm on every day. No, tomorrow I'm doing a scan my shelves show, so I'll be scanning the inventory of randomness.
When's
No,
the
I
what?
won't. That's a
When
lie.
is the what's in the box? That's tomorrow night. What's in the box, right?
That's tomorrow. Yes, I
Okay.
lied. We're not scanning the shop tomorrow. Retract. Retract. We are doing what's in the box. We're doing an unboxing of my dead stock of stuff that I haven't listed on any platform yet. And then the largest ephemera drop. Ooh, when is
Ooh.
that? When is that? And then Friday is my cat's birthday, so I took the day off. She's turning 9, I think. My baby.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe she's 8. I gotta look it up. But it's my cat's birthday on Friday, so we're having a little celebration. Saturday is the
I
Eeny
want
Meeny Miny
pictures.
Train.
I want pictures of her in
Well,
a little
Saturday
hat.
is the
She wear a hat.
yes, she will hate me. Saturday is the Eeny Meeny Mini Train that's on all day long from 9:15 is the pre-show, and then at 9 p.m. is the awards show. The 27th. Okay, cool. I'll be there. Sunday I'm having an ephemera show at noon. Monday I'm doing a craft with me. Tuesday I'm doing a scan show. I have a lot of shows. What you got, Gumby?
I don't know. I got shows. Go to my profile and find
No,
out.
we're
I
just
don't know.
busy, guys. Crafting what? I will be crafting. I will be finishing. I did
Oh,
this
it was a
last
good show too. Hey,
where
catastrophic. How are you, hon?
we made a crochet ghost, and I was teaching people how to do amigurumi. So on Monday on my profile, I will teach you how to make an amigurumi ghost, and I'll be selling kits so that you can buy kits, and make your own ghost.
I got
Oh,
shows.
that's
I got
weird,
shows.
Judy.
Okay, I got shows. I got shows
Message from
always
Judy.
scheduled to December 29th. December 29th at 7:30 p.m. You don't want to miss that one.
I beat you. I scheduled all the way to January 18th of next year. Yes, y'all, you are formally invited to my 30th birthday party on January 18th, 2025. Black attire is requested. We're having a funeral for my 20s. So be there or be square.
I guess I should make a funeral for my 50s then. I just put a birthday cake for my 60th. That's my 60th. And look
I
at that
put a
handsome guy.
very
Look at that handsome
dramatic
guy.
headstone. That's a beautiful picture.
That's an 18-year-old Gumby right there.
30 feels like the new 60. More like it. I am
Yeah,
still in my
I'm
20s,
old.
but I don't feel it.
Thank you, Cheeky.
The other day, like a couple months ago, not the other day, but a couple months ago, I asked my viewers what year they think I was born. Don't ever do that. Don't ever ask people that. You'll be
They'll tell you.
offended.
They'll tell you, right?
They told me I was like 40, and I was like, what? Baby? Really, Kim? I didn't know that.
Thank you, Rebecca. I'm assuming you're talking
Aw,
about my picture.
sweetie. I feel 60, so I feel like I've been 30 for a good 8 years. I've been married since I was 20, so I feel like I'm already like 40, but I'm not supposed to look 40. You're not supposed to tell me that. You're supposed to tell me you think I was born in the 2000s. But no, I'm ancient. I was born in the 1900s. Yeah,
I've
that's
been
true.
married for
I
38
thought
years.
Jesse was my age.
I've been married for 38 years. 33 to this last one.
I'm not even that old. I thought Jesse was my age. I really did. And then she's like, I have 3 grandchildren. And I was like, what? how did you have grandchildren? You're only 30. And she's like, no, I'm not. Dang it, I don't know. I'm bad at ages, but I guess I'm good at ages because I don't know. I think Albert's also 30. How old is Albert?
29th
29th
wedding anniversary.
anniversary!
I gotta
Happy
get
almost anniversary!
I had to get my calculator out to figure out how many years I've been married. Let's
50th
see here.
reunion? No way, Rufus! I feel like all of you are my age! Like, what? That's insane.
I'll be
You're all
celebrating our
so young at heart.
33 years. 33 years in July. That's a long time and married to one
What
person.
day? What day in July?
13th.
My
Lucky
parents were
13.
married on the 8th.
Lucky
They're
13.
divorced now, but whatever.
Put up don't. Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
man.
Whoa, old. All right, guys. Well, what else we got going on tonight?
Yes, tell us about your shows. Tell
Yeah.
us anything you feel like telling us. Tell us your deepest, darkest secrets.
We
Whatever you
won't tell
want,
we
people.
won't tell anybody but those that are in here. We won't tell a
Ask
soul.
us ask us questions, your burning questions, whatever you want. You are young and cool, Rufus. I thought you were like 15. I don't know. Are you even old enough to be on this app, Rufus? You know
Probably
you have to be
not.
18 to be on Whatnot.
Probably
I'm
not.
watching you. It depends. Sometimes I think I'm 12 years old and sometimes I think I'm 60. I'm versatile. I crochet for Christ's sake. I'm 60.
I like to surround myself with people that think young, that are young and think young. That keeps me young.
Yes,
Because
you are, Jesse.
if I hung around people my age, I'd be walking with a cane right now. I know I would be. So I don't do that.
Jesse is a prepubescent teenage boy.
16-year-old boy heart. Oh my gosh.
It's fine. I accept you. I always
Oh my
wanted a little
gosh.
brother. Thanks, Jesse.
I don't want to go back to 16. I go to 18. I go to
Ooh.
18.
Guys, I have a question for you. Is Gumby my dad?
We heard rumors. We heard rumors.
We heard
So we don't
rumors.
know.
We heard rumors. Did you really, Jesse? My mom had
Wow.
2 by 21, but she only wanted 2. She would have had more. What not
Oh,
goals do you hold on. What not goals do you set for
set for
yourself?
yourself. You know what? I used to have what not goals. I mean, I still have goals, okay?
Rumpus, I'll
But
get back to you in just a second. Let him answer this one
I'm sorry.
first.
I'm sorry. I interrupted you. Go ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. They had a
I was
question,
gonna
but
I was
we'll
gonna
answer
say
after.
I used to. You can think of your answer while I'm doing this. Um, I used to have what not goals. I wanted to be this big and powerful, almighty. I wanted everybody flocking in my room at one time. That's what I wanted, right? But you know what? As I've grown on my whatnot career, um, I like it where I'm at. Don't get me wrong. Do I want more people in my room? Do I want to be able to sell things like crazy lamp and go, look at this pen? It's worth $2. Well, you're gonna buy it for $100 because you're buying it from me, right? I mean, I want to be able to if I grow, all right, if I grow on whatnot or YouTube or whatever platform I'm on, I want to be able to grow so that I can help other people reach their goals. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm 60 years old, all right, almost. I don't have to be this big and powerful whatnot, eBay, YouTube, whatever. Okay, but I do want to be big enough where I can help others that are maybe are younger, hit that pinnacle. So that's me. I do sell
Yeah,
fortune cookies, and I do have one. I do have one for auction if you want to buy it.
yeah. And for me, I don't really give myself sales goals. This is my full-time job. This is my business, and I love it. It's fun. But of course, I have to make a living. But at the same time, I don't care if I get rated by a party of 1,000. Like, I
Thank
don't
you,
want
Dory.
that for myself. I really don't. I want this. I want 16 people in the room that I can connect directly with. I want friends that I remember their names. Jesse comes
Yep.
in the room and I'm like, "Hi, Jesse, I love you. It's nice to see you." I want to know my customers. So my goal is to get acquainted with everyone, really. It's not really about selling the most or, things like that. Like, it's not focused on sales goals. This is a social media platform after all. So I think my goal is just, yeah, my goal is just to be a good person on a new platform, I guess. I don't know.
And I
Yeah,
think, go
go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead.
And I think again, Rumpus, and I think that's why Kylie and I have connected like we have. And we are extreme opposites. We are extreme opposites. But I love the fact that she accepts me for me, and I accept her for her.
And
And
Rumpus, we have not created this community. I
nope,
say this all
nope,
the time. This community has created us. We
agreed.
are who we are because of this community. Susie, that's happened to a few people before. Message whatnot and make sure that they know that you
Yeah,
completed your onboarding. Um, Kat, yes. Kat says, "Hey, I use a cane to keep me balanced. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm 29 and I use a cane. It's totally
yeah.
fine." I think
Oh,
what he meant by that,
that was a
no,
reference.
what he
I've used
meant,
the cane before.
let me translate, Gumby translate for you. If he hung around with people that were his age, he would be less mobile and less energetic. That's what he meant. He didn't mean canes aren't cool. I got a cane and canes are freaking cool.
I've used the
Um,
cane before. I've been there. So I'm not. That was not meant
oh,
in any derogatory way whatsoever. I promise it wasn't.
no, no. His best friend is a little crippled, and it's okay. It's okay to be a little crippled, guys. So Rumpus Room said they won an in-person auction of military ephemera and some World War II German pictures. Rumpus
Sweet.
Room, yes, you can sell German military stuff. What you cannot sell is anything with a swastika. So, as long as there is no swastika on it, you can sell it. I myself have sold German military officer photos and things like that, as long as the swastika patch is not visible. You're allowed to sell it on Whatnot, eBay, all the other platforms.
Correct.
And if you want to send me a picture of it just to make sure that you're safe, I sell ephemera all the time. I know you were a cat.
I
I
know
just
you
wanted
were,
to make
Cat. I
sure,
know you
just in
were.
case someone else didn't know.
Yeah.
They do? Okay.
Then you
Send me
cannot
a
sell it on.
picture.
Do not sell it on whatnot.
Send me a picture, um, and I'll see how visible it is. Because if it's not that visible, you can't. If it's not that visible, nobody's gonna notice. If it's super visible, eBay and Whatnot will both pick that up, and you'll get in trouble for it.
Could you put a
Um,
piece of tape over and talk about it? Just curious.
no,
You
nope.
can't. All right.
No, with nudity you can. You can cover nudity and still sell it as long as
Which
it's
we're
not
doing right
sexually
now. Which
explicit.
we're doing right now.
Yes. Like if it's a nude statue, like a tasteful Greek statue of a nude woman, you can sell that as long as you cover the lady parts or whatever. But if it's a sexually explicit photo of like people doing it, you can't sell that, even if it's covered. Same with swastikas. You can't sell swastikas if they're covered.
Right.
I thought I could. So I have
But
this book. Um, what, Albert? That is ridiculous. They have specific rules. If you go to their website, they did change.
yes,
Originally, they said no nudity whatsoever, no nothing, no matter. Now, the specific is you cannot.
I
Yes,
remember it,
looks like
Kim. I
I
remember that.
remember that. Now the rule is you can sell nudity so long as it is not sexually explicit. Yeah,
I
yeah,
even
that's
Kim.
weird.
I even know who bought it. I remember who bought it.
Yep. Yes, the swastika was not on it was not on all uniform, like all German soldier uniforms. It was only involved it was on like officer uniforms. So the photos are still valuable, Rumpus. If you're not able to sell them, I highly suggest you contact um I highly suggest, Rumpus, that you contact any of the World War II museums in the US. There's one in New Orleans, the World War II History Museum in New Orleans. I've donated some things there before. I know, yeah. So you can
Yeah.
donate them, and you'll feel a lot better about it. I've donated things to museums that are politically questionable, and they keep it and they display it and they educate people. I don't feel right throwing things away because I don't agree with them, but I think they should go to the museum so that the people that were affected by that can profit from it, not the bad people. So, yes, look into, and that goes for anybody. If you have Nazi memorabilia that you got in a lot and you can't sell it, donate it to a museum. Most likely the big museum, the National World War II Museum in New Orleans, they are most likely not going to take your donation unless it's extremely unique because they have so much stuff. So look for other ones, other museums in smaller cities. They might be willing to take it. Yes, I agree.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I
Now
agree.
I'm gonna interject here. Kylie doesn't just tell folks what to do and give suggestions on how to do stuff. Kylie
Can't
practices what she preaches. She just
Yes.
recently come across some ephemera dating back in the 1800s.
I
She
want to
reached
tell that story so bad. I can't. I don't. Do you guys have 6 hours?
no, tell just the highlights, just the
Okay,
highlights. It is
I'll give you the
amazing
highlights.
story, guys.
Where
Amazing
is it?
story.
I gotta find a piece. Hold on. I have it. I have it
Guys on
somewhere.
YouTube, listen to this on YouTube. This is
Oh,
an
here they are.
amazing
Yeah.
story about some ephemera she run across. So she started doing her research, which she is the queen of research. And
I
look what
try.
she figured out. Look what she
Okay,
figured out
so,
and found out.
oh, I just love the smell because they smell like maple syrup, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So these are receipts from the 1820s. 1820s. Like, yes, you heard that right.
200
So
years.
I got these in
200
an
years.
estate from a man named John Nagy. He was a historian who studied revolutionary espionage and tyranny. And he was studying the Benjamin Church family. Benjamin Church was one of the first captains. He came off the Mayflower. Yes, the Mayflower. And in the 1600s, and he became an officer. He converted a bunch of Native Americans to fight for the US. They went on to kill the chief and take over the land. He's the founder of Little Compton, Rhode Island. His son, Benjamin Church Jr., became the first Surgeon General of the United States. Benjamin Church's Jr.'s son, Joseph Church, became a captain of the military, and then he went on to have a child named Ebenezer Church. Ebenezer Church opened a small general store in Little Compton, Rhode Island in 1820, and I have the receipts from his store. So these are the first receipts ever. I have one receipt for when he paid somebody $1 to build the store. $1 to build the store. So out of breath now. So Mr. Church was very well known in the community, and he had a general store. It was just called General Store until he hired a man named Philip Manchester, who was 16 years old in the 1830s, to work for him and manage the store. In the 1840s, Philip had a child named Abraham. So a few years later, when Abraham was 6 years old, Abraham would come to the store with his dad, and he loved the store so much that he asked his dad permission to sleep at the store every night so he could be the first one to open the store the next day. So, right before Mr. Church retired, he renamed the store Abraham Manchester General Store in honor of that little boy, and he sold the store to his dad for a very small sum of money so that they could keep the store going. Um, so Mr. Church died in the 1860s, and Philip and his son Abraham kept the store going. In the 1960s, about 100 years later, it was transformed into a restaurant, and in 2002, it burned down. So this building was built in 1820 and survived until 2002. So the people who currently live in Little Compton know all about this building. They know all about the Church family. They are literally the founders of our city. They are listed next to Sam Adams, John Hancock, like they're very famous people. The coolest part, the second coolest part is Benjamin Church, his great great grandfather, was a spy for the British. and he was friends with George Washington, the president. And since he was friends with George, when they found out he was a spy, instead of putting him to death, they banished him to the West Indies. The West Indies are where Mr. Church was sending ships to purchase rum and likely visiting his ancestors, who Benjamin Church was friends with. Now, the extra cool part, one of these receipts that I'm sending to the museum is a ledger for the schooner Milo, which was a ship that Mr. Church commissioned to go to the West Indies and get rum. In 1839, the schooner Milo was attacked by pirates in the West Indies. Do you know what the other word for the West Indies are? The Caribbean. The pirates of the
The Caribbean.
Caribbean. So, yeah, kind of a big freaking deal. So, I got in contact with the museum, and the museum was like, "How much do you want me to give you for these?" And I was like, "Nothing.
Nope.
I want
But
you to
wait,
have them."
there's more.
And I was like, "What? Hello?"
No, it was sank in 39, but it was attacked twice before that.
Oh,
Well.
it was attacked. The schooner Milo was attacked multiple times before it was finally taken in 1839. So Mr. Church was sending these guys on trips with pirates attacking their ship.
Arr, matey.
I thought you were a cat person. I was like,
Yeah.
why is the cat making sounds behind me?
The cat's
From like
talking to you.
1850 to like 1840, it was a huge pirate thing, and there was a lot of ships that had like their captains hung and beaten. And
Yeah, so this ledger that I have, it has a bunch of people's names on it of the people that died from the pirates. Like they were attacked by pirates, and their names are on these freaking pieces of paper. Starting
But
Billy
wait,
Woodward.
there's more. They're
But
writing
wait,
a. They're writing a.
okay, so I contacted the museum and they were like, "How much do you want for these?" And I said, "I want nothing. I just want more information. I will give them to you in exchange for more information. I want info. I live for it." So they said, "Well, how about we do this? How about we send you our books on the Church family and the history of Little Compton for free?" And we were actually contacted by Abraham Manchester's second great niece. She had a minimal amount of receipts from the general store in the 1860s. I have the receipts from the 1820s when it was first put together. So they said, with my donation, they have enough information to make an entirely new exhibit and a book. And they're going to put my name in the book, guys! So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. I'm freaking out. Freaking out.
I'll buy the book. I'll buy the book. Yeah.
So many things. So I was busy today because I took 6 of my favorite receipts and I had them custom framed at the store because I wanted them put behind museum glass so that I could keep a few of them. But the museum will be getting the rest of them and they'll be displaying them and it'll say like, and I'm going to get like a deed of donation and like, it's
Yeah. It's a
crazy.
very, very big deal.
If it wasn't a 14.5 hour drive, I would drive them there myself, but it's so far away. I can't go there. But yeah, so this is a
Send
big
them
deal.
registered. Send them registered.
Yeah. Before I knew what these were, I sold them on Whatnot. 10 for $12.
So somebody out there has
It's
some
the
of
Moody
these.
Mommy. Moody Mommy has them. She does. But thankfully, I got these from the estate of John Nagy. John Nagy was a Revolutionary War historian who studied espionage and tyranny. So he was studying the Church family, and that's why he had these documents. But he passed away in 2016. I'm donating these to the Little Compton, Rhode Island Historical Society Museum. And it's awesome. And I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So excited.
That's cool. So guys, like I was saying, she's not just spouting stuff out of her mouth when she's telling y'all to donate and give. She's practicing what she preaches.
Karma is
She's got
real,
stuff that's
guys.
worth money, good
It's
money
really
that
like
she's
I'm
giving
sure
away.
these might be worth thousands of dollars,
Yep.
but I would feel
Yep.
so much better putting these back in the hands of the people who deserve to have them. Yes, that's why ephemera is so
Right.
interesting.
Right.
So interesting. I dig, man. One of these receipts, it was a doctor, and they were purchasing like cotton swabs and things like that. Another one of them was the man's father, which I sold this one to Moody Mommy, but she's sending it back to me because I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know I sent you that." But it was Ebenezer Church's father, Joseph, was purchasing 50 peppermint sticks, a pound of peppermint drops, and a pound of sugar plums. And I was like, that's so Christmassy. So yeah, I'm gonna get that one back and I'm gonna keep that one because it's Christmassy.
It
Yeah, she
is. It
sent me,
is.
I told her she could keep them all. I sold them to her. It's none of my business. But I asked her if she could take pictures of them so that I can send the pictures to the museum so that they can use the documents, the information from the documents in their book without actually physically having them. And she did send me all of those. So
There she is.
there she is.
We
Speak of
summoned
the
her.
Moody. Yeah, so she too is contributing to history. She could have been like, I don't know what you're talking about. I sold those for $10 the other day. Like, what do you mean? But no, she
Yes.
sat there and went through every single one and photographed it front and back so that when they go to write their book, they're going to know exactly the information they need. So
Yep.
it's very exciting.
Very cool. Very
So if you
cool.
want to feel great, go find something to donate to a museum. It's cool. Good
I
feeling.
got this. I got a Sesame Street book.
Donate it. Go take it to the
Oh my
children's
God.
hospital and read it to them.
I'm going to do a YouTube. I will do a YouTube on it. Yeah. And I will
Or
mark
do
it.
something good.
It's made for kids.
Yeah, I know. I know too much. The Pirates of the
Of the
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
I don't
And
think
that's
she has
something.
any from the Schooner Milo, but either way, like a lot of them, the history of that freaking store is incredible. And the fact that most people who live in Little Compton know exactly what I'm talking about, and they're like, yeah, I've been in that store before. Like, what?
Right.
That's
Right.
200 years ago. Yes, I will at some point in time get contacted by the FBI or the CIA, and they're going to be like, why do you know so much about this stuff? Like, what if, like, I look into a lot of stuff like this. Like, I have a new book that's about Victorian women who committed horrible crimes back in Victorian times and got away with it until they died, whatever. And like, I'm looking these women up, and then like, I'm looking up, I got some cards from the Moody Mommy that were cold cases in Florida and missing persons. And it was all from the year 2001. And so I'm looking these people up and I looked up all 52 of the cards. And then the CIA is probably like, why is this woman looking up missing persons cases that were all in the same city around the same time? Is she the one that did it? So I'm waiting
Yes.
for them to show up.
I'll be working. I'll be working. Listen to this. And this Callie and I, we communicate all the time. I like to think when we're best friends. I like to think we're best friends. We talk about anything and everything under the sun. I'll be at work. Next thing on my phone, I go, ding. I go, look, guess what rabbit hole I went down today? And I'll have to stop what I'm doing. I go, oh crap, I got to know. I got to know. And then we'll talk for 30 minutes or something. I get behind and work, but she'll tell me about stuff. Okay, all right. Let me time out. We'll go back on this a little bit. But yeah, we love it. We love it. She will
Probably.
call me the
I'm gonna
bail
call one of you
out.
guys to bail me out of jail and like to corroborate this story. I'm gonna have to call Ashley and be like, "Can you prove to them that I purchased these cards from you?" And that's why
I
I looked
do
up all
work,
the missing
Mike.
persons.
I do work. I do work.
He does. He does work. He calls me at work all the time though. He's like, "Hey, I'm bored. What are you doing?" Like, "What? You're at work. What are you doing?"
Well, see,
He's
my
not
work
doing
is like
anything.
this. Okay, my work
Yeah.
is like this. It's peaks and
When
valleys.
you're busy, but when you're not busy,
When I'm
you're
not,
not
I'm like
busy.
waiting for the next fire to put out.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm not a fireman, but that's kind of how I put it. Waiting for the next fire to put out. So
Oh
it's
yeah, I forgot to
fun.
tell you why they smell like maple syrup. They smell so good. So here's the other cool thing. So paper was not mass produced until the 1850s. And what I mean by mass produced is in a mill. So paper of trees was not mass produced until the 1850s. Remember, these are from the 1820s. These are made of paper, of wood paper. Back in the before 1850, paper was made out of linen and rags. They would take old rags and old linens and they would put them in the mill and they put them in water, and all the pulp that comes out, they would flatten and dry to make paper, right? So these are made of wood. Compton, Rhode Island had a paper mill, but they used linen. These are made of wood. One of these receipts is for several hundred pounds of paper from the West Indies. These pieces of paper were made in the Caribbean and imported to America, to Little Compton, for this man to use. Paper was extremely expensive. The West Indies made paper out of trees because they had more trees than they had linens. So this man was purchasing a rare commodity back in the 1820s. Some of these receipts are for $3,000. Like the
In the
schooner Milo,
1820s, $3,000.
1820s, which is about, I don't know, like 40 grand. So this man was spending 40 grand on a 3-month long fishing excursion. Like, he was a big deal. Big deal. So yeah, this is just crazy.
I mean, think about it. He rubbed elbows with George Washington.
I'm waiting for one of these to say, like, George Washington or
Wouldn't that be
something.
something? Wouldn't that? Hey, Susie Q. Wouldn't that be something?
Little Compton was 1 hour drive, is currently a 1 hour drive from Boston, but that says Boston. So Mr. Church was doing business in Boston, which was an hour drive today, which means back then that was a half a day's journey on horse.
Yep.
$80,000 today. Yes. So this dude was spending 80 grand on a fishing excursion. But like this was $47, where he was selling silk and black lace and a gallon of ribbons. Wow, they used weird measurements back then. A gallon of ribbons.
That's
Yeah,
crazy,
so
isn't it?
these are just crazy. I
Right.
know.
Exactly. Exactly. If that had fallen into somebody, all right. If that had fallen into my
I
hands,
got this from a reseller.
yeah,
I
yeah.
got
So
it from a reseller who did not know what it was.
somebody didn't do the research, and she stumbled across this. How many? But here's the cool thing: how many times did it switch hands before it came to somebody and said, "Huh, let me look at this. It's not just paper; it's the story behind the paper."
Yeah, because the man who got this, he was a historian who was studying Benjamin Church for his espionage and him being deported from the US in the 1600s. Um, so he was studying this family, and this is one of his ancestors from the 1820s. But this guy he was studying died in 1717. So he was studying that man, but was using his family's information to learn about them. Yes, it's going to make its way back to me because that is the most Christmassy thing ever, and I love it. Sugar plums? Come on. This man is buying peppermint candy and sugar plums. That's like OG
Buddy
Christmas.
the Elf in the 1800s.
Yes, it's 1800s Buddy the Elf. Oh yes, back to why it smells like maple syrup. Jesus, I get off topic.
Squirrel.
Okay. So the reason why it smells like maple syrup is because wood has volatile organic compounds, VOCs. And when those VOCs emit gases into the environment, if they're stored in a certain way, they won't do that. But if they're just stored out in the open, they're going to emit compounds, and those compounds end up smelling like vanilla, almond, maple syrup, all sorts of stuff. So that's why these smell like maple syrup. And I told Gumby this. I was like, I swear to you, this smells like maple syrup. And he said, oh no, you have Buddy the Elf syndrome. Yeah, they smell like syrup. It's amazing. And I was like, did they spill syrup on this? And I looked it up and no, it's because, yeah, Ashley, smell your paper. Smell them. It's maple syrup. It's awesome. So yeah, that's my story.
Could be cane fiber?
Maybe? Possibly?
Possibly.
I need to look further into can you boil it?
Critter jobs.
At first I was like, is it made of a maple tree? Is that why? But No, paper over time, like our computer paper probably when in the future it's gonna have a smell to it because of the chemicals that are in the wood when it's processed. But yeah, we did
West
have
Indies tea sugar cane industry. That makes sense. Hey Stu, how are you, hon?
yeah, they did have a lot of sugar
Sugar.
receipts in here.
Ooh, honey,
Let me
honey.
see. Oh yeah, 1 barrel of flour, $6.75. That's probably like a couple $100 in today's money.
That's like a
Um,
55-gallon drum.
a hundred
Yes.
pounds of nails, $7.50. This person was, you are
And
my candy girl.
so think about it. So a big barrel of nails. Nowadays they sell the nail barrel, the empty nail barrel as vintage, and they probably sell them for 45 or 50. So I'm talking about small nail barrels, about this big, right? They'll sell them for 45 or $50 just for the nail barrel. But back then, $7 for the barrel nails and everything.
Yeah, I'm
Right,
trying not to
Kathy?
touch these too long because the oil's on your fingers. Also, if you guys come across paper this old, don't finger it up.
Wear
You got
gloves.
oils on your
Wear
fingers,
gloves.
wear gloves. But I have long nails, so I'm like trying to pinch them with my nails.
I broke a nail today. I
How
did.
sad.
It wasn't a big nail, but I need to trim my nails, and I missed it this weekend. And anyhow, long story. Y'all don't want to hear about my broken
Yeah.
nail. My God.
Captain Joseph Church. That was his father. This one's going to the museum for sure. He was buying things from his children. November 10th, 1823, to balance something. Yeah, I don't know what it says, but this is from his father. And what I think is super cool is that back then they were oh, this is a taxes.
Ooh.
$4. Gideon Davis, 1925 or 1825, received by the hand of Ebenezer P. Church, $4, account received for tax. No, he had to pay $4 in
That's a
taxes.
receipt. Yeah, that's a receipt for paying his tax. It's
Oh
kind of
yeah, the
cool.
one that I kept was it was a white ox
Hey,
for
Darlene.
$13.
How are you? Hey,
Sold
Angus for
him a white
Apple.
ox.
I think I saw Dale come in as well. Everybody's in the house.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just getting excited and reading
It's okay.
things.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fun.
50 bushels of salt, 34.50.
Well, salt was used for preserving things, though. That's how they
50
preserved their
bushels
meats,
of
right?
salt.
They salted
This was
them.
going to Brownell and Taylor. Brownell and Taylor was another local store. Yes, bushels. 50 bushels of salt. That's what I eat. I'm a salt lady. Italian silk. Ooh, one bundle of Italian silk, $7.25. That's hundreds of dollars.
That's crazy, isn't
Wow.
it?
Mr. Briggs was very fancy. Oh yeah, one of the ones that I kept, it's at the store, it's getting framed, but one of the ones I kept was somebody bought a cask of rum from the West Indies, and 10 bladders of snuff. Like bladders. Like they put snuff inside of like cow or pig
Yep.
bladders to
Most
transport
often
all the
cow bladders. Yeah. Most likely
yeah.
cow bladders.
So I thought that was really cool. 2 barrels of flour, 85 cents.
That's cheap.
Can't read that one.
But this stuff is cool, guys. So remember, when you see old paper laying around, read it, look at it, see
All
the
paper.
dates on it, Google it. I mean, nowadays there's so much information on the internet. Google it and see if something interesting pops up. Google is a
Yeah.
good resource, but it's not always the best resource. But it'll give you a place to start. Google will give you a place to start.
Yeah, all I did was look up
Church. You look up church, right?
Yeah, I looked up church. I didn't even know the city, and then I went back and I saw that it said New Compton on it, and I was like, "Oh, that'll help." And I looked that up, and I looked up the schooner Milo, and I was like, "You're welcome. If you'd like
Yeah.
to see more of these, go visit the Little Compton Library in, I don't know, like 6 months,
Road
and
trip.
they'll have
Who's
them on
coming?
display."
Y'all meet me here in South Carolina, and we'll take a bus. We'll have a little Compton road trip.
It is a really cool town. They have a lot of history there. 2 boxes of sugar, 92 cents.
Yeah, a short bus. Yes, definitely a short bus.
I don't know how big the boxes of sugar were, but it was 92 cents.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Rags Rufus, Kylie, make sure you send a picture of yourself.
Oh, I sent them my logo, my
There
business
you go.
logo. Because it's all under my business name. I don't want them to be like my personal name. Like,
I got
I'm
you. That makes
nothing
sense.
fancy. It's my business I want remembered.
Right.
So yeah.
So
Paper.
cool. So guys,
There's a story.
I hope you all had a good time tonight. I've enjoyed it. I always enjoy just hanging. I know Whatnot is a selling platform. I get that, and of course, Whatnot requires me to have stuff in my buy it now, which is in there. So there's stuff available to buy. I always have to
I'll
say
auction
that.
your fortune cookie.
Does anybody want me to auction my fortune cookie? I'll do it. If anybody
Who
wants me to,
wants
I
a
will.
fortune?
Huh?
Who wants their fortune read? You
I'm
don't
not
get the
seeing any.
cookie.
No
Gumby
takers.
has to eat the cookie. Just
No
run it and
takers.
see if anybody who's quiet and shy doesn't want to say yes.
There
Did
it
you guys
is, right
know
there.
that Gumby doesn't even like to eat fortune cookies?
Nope, I don't.
But he does it so that your fortune will come true. It's very kind.
All right, right there. Does
They did.
Whatnot chant here policy having a sale? You just can't. Yep, it
Yeah.
does. So here,
You
just in
have
case
to
anybody wants it.
at the bare minimum have items listed in your buy it now. You don't
Yep.
have to sell in the auction, but you have to actively be talking and or trying to sell. I know.
So if anybody
I
wants
know.
it, I will pin it again,
But then again,
just in
you still
case.
have it, Critter?
Just in case. It
Get
is
your
running. If
fortune
anybody
read,
wants me to read your
guys.
fortune. 20
Do
years
you
ago, a
still
guy was
have it,
selling piles of
Critter?
paper. Oh, cool. You got a bag. That's awesome. Sold most of
Okay,
it.
if you still
Interesting.
have some, send me pictures because I want to help you find out what that is. I need another rabbit hole to travel into.
Right. 5 seconds left to go on the fortune cookie. If anybody wants it. 3, 2, 1. We tried Whatnot.
See, we did try.
so there you go. So guys, I hope y'all had fun. I know Kylie keeps y'all more entertained than I do. I'm just along for the ride, um, trying to facilitate and have a good time. And I thank Kylie for coming on here, and she's a breath of fresh air on the Gummy Man show. Let's just put it that way. And I love her dearly. I like the way we can interact and talk about stuff, and we normally come from different backgrounds, so our perspective is slightly different. So we can kind of we can see it from everybody. Yeah, she is an amazing person. Is an amazing person. And make sure you're going to her show tomorrow. Yes, don't forget our seller spotlight tonight was the Red Rooster and Lazari 72. Thank you. I think we do compliment each other. I believe that. The Red Rooster and Lazari 72. Make sure first off, go follow them right now. Kim, you can throw there's Kim right there, the Red Rooster. Make sure you follow her. She's an amazing Canadian seller. Lazari 72 is a brand new a brand new Canadian settler. She's been on for about a month. She is an amazing person as well. So Gumby equals cool avenue is oh my gosh. All right.
Why, thank you.
So we do press Kim and Lisa. We appreciate them tremendously. Matter of fact, we're gonna end this show. Let's find someone to raid. And I know I only have 15 folks in the room. I say only, and I mean that by I don't have 100 people. However,
Check me out. I'll go find somebody.
yeah, all right, I will. Everybody that's in here, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna kick out Afternoon Tico. How do I do that now? It's not letting me do that. Here we go. I'm trying to find you. How do I do that? How do I do that?
I don't know. I only have so many kisses. Here we go.
There she is. All right, see ya. All right, she can go find me someone to raid, guys. Hang with us. And like I said, we always try to find somebody that has fewer people than us. We'd like to try. They were all for you, Jesse. We like to try to bless folks, okay? Even though, yes, please give Afternoon of Tico a follow. Okay, we're gonna go see. Okay, I'm not sure who this person is, but guys, let's show them some love. She has told me someone to raise. So, guys, remember, love each other, but most of all, don't forget to love yourself because you are special, especially to us. So let's go raid Kim Seiko, I think it is. Let's find her if we can. Give me a second. We'll find her. And Kim. There she is. She's vintage decor. She got 6 people in her show. Let's show her some love, folks. Here we go. Raid from Out the Gummy Man. Love you all. Peace out.